Yeah.
But, you know, I love the one that I guess you can't play anymore. I guess you rewrote it, but I'll get retarded.
Let's get started?
Let's get started. You're adorable. Let's get retarded. And like, I'm not trying to say the word retarded. I'm not like, oh, reveling that we can say it again. You know, it's not that big a deal. If you don't want to hear it, I'm sorry.
So I could break down
But
that.
I mean, it just shows what a different place we were in 20 years ago.
Yeah, so but if you're in the studio, right, and you have a conductor or the producer, and they're telling the band and the instructions on the song, and the producer or the conductor says, okay, on bar 24, we're going to retard on bar 24.
That's a thing?
That's a musical term.
That's awesome.
So
But
this is,
retarded is also a word in the language that means many things. It wasn't, you know, it's like,
yeah, that's the reason why on the lyric it says, in this context, there's no disrespect. So when I bust my rhyme, you break your neck. We have 5 minutes for us to disconnect from all intellect and let the rhythm perfect.
it's great.
Us to lose our innovation, follow your intuition, free your inner soul and break away from, right? Tradition.
Beautiful.
So that song, Let's Get Retarded, is a musical term meaning to let's slow down our inhibitions. Retard on bar 4. And in the first verse, it says, in this context, there's no disrespect. Because we're using referring to slowing down our inhibitions on bar 24.
Well, good luck explaining that to Greta Thunberg. Because
Which is the
she's
reason-
going to fucking kill your ass.
Which is the reason why we said, okay, let's just make it, let's get it started.
Right.
And it rhymes.
And it, right. I remember Barkley had So Fuck You, and they changed it to Forget You.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great song. It's still a great song.
Yeah.
Forget You. I mean, that doesn't work as well as Let's Get Started. But I like that because not every battle is worth fighting. You got to pick your battles. I always say this about Trump. You know, he does a million things, and I just can't get excited about all of them. Some of them are just like the cloud that they tell you when you meditate. You know, thoughts come into your head. Don't fight them. Just let them pass like a cloud. You know, he wants to put in a ballroom. Okay. I'm just not going to get excited about it. I've had too much fun in ballroom.
But speaking of Let's Get Retarded, going back to that, we decided to take it off of the DSPs ourselves,
DSP.
like the digital streaming platforms.
Yes, okay.
We were like, I think it was sometime in 2000 and
2000 late.
17.
Yeah,
that was good. That was good. Yeah, we just like, hey, let's take it off. It was like mid 2010s that we took it off the DSPs and just focused on let's get it started.
Now, was that a band decision? Did you have a band meeting? The band members gathered around and you tabled this issue and said, let's take a vote as a band. Did Fergie get, you know, did she make a speech on this one side? And
No, she's only in the intro and the outro of that song.
well, she's in the band.
No, but that song was recorded before we met her.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'm remembering man, it's like, it's tough when you're 70 because like.
You're 70?
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
you don't look 70.
Well, thanks. I would alter clean living. But you say you still go on the road.
Yeah, we do like our we call them free summer vacations or paid summer vacations.
How long?
We usually go out like 2 to 3 months, the whole summer.
Oh, wow.
But this year is just a month and a half in Europe.
Oh,
Last year we went to China, Singapore, Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines. This year we'll do Sweden, we'll do Slovakia, Poland, Lithuania, UK, France, Spain, Hungary.
You like being away. I mean, you like seeing all these different places.
I love it. Love
Yeah,
it.
I bet.
I was just in China 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
What city?
Shenzhen.
China has like cities with 10 million people that we've never heard of.
Yeah, and they make the world's everything.
Yeah, well, certainly when you put tariffs on them, it doesn't.
No, like it's really fascinating and awesome to see how they work
The Chinese?
and the level of like attention and detail,
Oh, yeah.
the joy that the folks that own the factories and what comes out of them. And I want to have some version of that in the inner city that I come from, or in all the inner cities that reflect that way of life. Like Shenzhen 30 years ago was a fisherman's ward.
Right.
And
Yeah.
now it's, New York.
No, the battle for the 21st century and who will be the winner and who will be the country that we look back on and say it was their century, it'll come down to, China has things that we absolutely don't have, which is like discipline. I mean, things that Americans just don't have anymore. They just cannot get it together on that level, especially the younger generations, please. I mean, they could not work in a factory all day. They can't concentrate on shit. They're spoiled. They're too fragile. All these things that China doesn't have. That's why China can build a city in 6 months if they put their mind. They can build a bridge in a week. We don't have that. But they don't have freedom. Their people are not free. It is a police state. And when you don't have that,
Their freedom is different than their need of freedom is different than our need of freedom. Not all.
That's kind of patronizing to say what another person's need of freedom is. I mean,
For
freedom
example,
is freedom. I think they maybe they don't know. Maybe they're so brainwashed at this point they don't know how much freedom they need. But I think people yearn for freedom and they don't have it.
No, say for example, you come from a place that was war torn, and you want to be free from that. That's different from I want to be free to do something that is not at the same level. So not every freedom is the same freedom. Sometimes you want to be free from tyranny. You want to be free from, people in the Congo want to be free from that oppression. People in America's freedom is a different freedom. And to say they're the same, that's not fair to those folks that are truly suffering.
I agree.
So,
I mean, we are lucky. We complain about freedom, and some of those complaints, of course, are valid, and certainly in history, they're tremendously valid. But the perspective is important. To compare ourselves to what the rest of the human race has done with this concept is important. And we generally have more freedom here than many, many people do. And